So this is continuation of chapter 4, the prerequisite skills on slope. So slope is very important in what we're doing. It's a key concept, so we have to continue on to make sure we understand it. Okay, so in number 5, the table shows the change in temperature over time. Find the rate of change in degrees Fahrenheit with respect to time. This is kind of, think of it like today, Joey, into tomorrow, okay? Do you know what's supposed to happen tomorrow? Warm. It's like 50 some degrees tomorrow, okay? So at some point, it's going to change from like 28 outside to like 58. So here we go. Find the rate of change, okay? Now, time is typically my x value. So what am I going up by here, Joey? What am I going up by? Okay, so it's like the third page in or something like that. We're not too far in. We're at the start. Further on. Look up, look up. So you didn't take any of the notes yesterday? Yeah, we're right there. So, Joey, what are we going up by? 2. Does everybody see that? Now, do you see how we're going up by 2? Louis.
What's up?
So, Louis, what am I counting up by here for temperature?
5. You're adding 5.
So my slope, since time is on bottom, is 2 goes on bottom and 5 goes on top. So what this says is the temperature goes up 5 degrees every 2 hours. Grace, you okay with that? All right. All right, here's what I want you guys to do. Turn the page. Find all of the graphs. We're not doing all of these problems. There's a ton of them here, okay? Now, Maddie, this is very important. You ready? Odds or evens? You choose. Evens. Maddie chose even. So I want you guys to do the evens for the graphs. Got it? So that's going to be the right column. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Who was that? Who'd you say? Oh, I thought you said Dallas Cowboys. And I was like, what? Not good. All right, go ahead. Count the slopes. All right, all you're doing is counting the blocks. Okay, let me show you number 1, just in case. Number 1, we're going down. We're going to the right. 1, 2, 3. So my slope would be negative 1/3. Okay. Yep. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Nate, how do you plan on doing this? All right. All right. We'll go over it. We'll be going over it. Yeah, I made another cup. You know, kind of got it. It's a cold day, you need some warm coffee. Mike, are you done?
No, man. I mean, hold up. I'm on number 4.
Okay. Hold on, Grace. All right. Number 2. Ellie, what did you get for number 2? Dribble gang Ellie. What did you get for number 2?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, Ellie, do you see how we're going to start here? And that's where we want to go? How many blocks up?
3.
3. And how many to the right?
1.
There you go. So our slope is 3/1. Cody,
Yeah,
how do we get from this point to this point?
for number 3.
Number 4. We're doing the even.
3 up and 2 to the right.
So 3 up, 2 to the right. To 3/2. All right, number 6, Mike.
Number 6.
How do I get from here to here?
We starting at the very bottom, right? All right, we go up.
How many?
We count. We go up. Never mind. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many to the right?
3.
There you go. So number 3.
Let me do another one.
Okay.
Which one you want me to do?
8.
All right. It goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/3.
Huh, look at that.
Not too hard.
There you go. Any questions? No, we're pretty all right with these. All right, for the harder ones. Okay. Tyler.
Yeah.
All right, here's how this is going to work. Okay. I am going to be thinking of a number between 1 and 5. Okay. And you're going to guess the number between 1 and 5. Okay. If you guess the exact number I'm thinking of, okay, we can skip this section. But for every for every number you are off by, okay, we're going to do like kind of like sort of like almost like every other. So if you're off by 2, we're going to do every 2. If you're off by 3, we're gonna do like every 3. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you got that?
1 through 5.
1 through 5. Hold on, let me think of my number. All right.
Is it 4?
No way. He really got it.
Hey.
You gotta be kidding me. Unreal. I can't believe you actually guessed that. I'm so bummed on that. Did you see I was holding it up? I was holding up 4. Do you see that? And he guessed. That's unbelievable. All right, let's go to this section. This section is pretty easy. All right, we're gonna do all of these because they're so easy. In this section, all right, I know it looks confusing, but the slope is the number next to the x. All right, it's the number next to the x. So, for example, Nate, in number 17, my slope is simply -5. That's it. Okay? But the only catch I want you to do is just write it as a fraction. So I'm going to have you write it as -5/1. Got it? That's it. I want you guys to do the remaining problems there. I really didn't. Through. Yep. Yes. You done, Nate?
Yeah.
All right, well, hurry up. No. Not much. Should take you like. Well, hurry up.
I have zero idea.
It's literally the number next to the x.
I did that on thing. I Excel it was the same.
But we didn't do this one. So. I mean, how many of us just go on IXL to do problems for fun? But you never cease to amaze me there, Nate. I know. All right. Annie, what's the slope in 18? What'd you say? Yes, you do. Look, the slope in number 17 was -5/1. All right, it was just -5 and I just made it over 1, so it was a fraction. What about 18? Very good. 1/3. Maddie, what about 19? Very good, negative 1/5. And 20, Maddie? What was that? You don't know, and that's okay. This is actually the equation of what type of line? I'll give you a hint. It's not a side line. Or it's not a side hill. Well, what was the opposite of a side hill? Vertical, right? So this was a vertical line. The slope of this is actually undefined because it's a vertical line. Joey, 21. Very good. Joey again. 22. Negative 2/3. Louis? Louis,
What's up, Harmon?
23. Slope.
I don't know.
What's the number next to the x?
A 2?
No, it's not next to it. There's a plus sign in between them.
What?
There's a plus sign between the x and the 2.
Oh, and that's a negative. There's no, so it's basically
What number can we put there?
negative 1x.
Very good. Negative 1/1. Louis, what about 24?
Negative 1/1.
All right. Let's look at 25 and 26. Grace, what's different about these two problems in comparison to 23 and 24? Yeah, what's the difference? Like if you look at this one and this one, what's different? Besides the numbers in this one and this one. Yeah, in 23 and 24, y is by itself. But in 25 and 26, y is not by itself. So I can't just say, oh, that's my slope, because it's not by itself. The nice part about these up here is it's very easy to identify the slope when it's in slope-intercept form. This, as we know, is in standard form. So that number next to the x is not. So what I have to do is I have to get y by itself. So I start by subtracting the x. That gives me 3y equals negative 2x plus 9. And then I divide by 3 to get y equals negative 2/3 x plus 3. So my slope is negative 2/3. All right, I'll give you a second to copy that down. Nate, can I copy that? I'll watch. I'm curious to see how this is done. Yeah, you can bring your notes. No, we're on 25. Okay, so this is why we bring our notes to class. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Are you left-handed? Yeah. Well, it looks like you're writing with your right. It's not good. Your handwriting's not good. You need to bring in the notepad. All right, let's look at 26. Again, Grace noticed that the y is not by itself. So I have to get y by itself by subtracting 5x. So 2y equals negative 5x plus 6. And then I divide by 2. And that's y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 3. How easy was that? Light work?
Yeah.
Light work. Good. No questions? All right. We're going to stop there. And here's what I need everybody